Hearthstone. Uh, I wanted to show you a little bit of the gameplay, explain some of the mechanics, blah blah blah. Hopefully win a couple of games, which is pretty doubtful because I suck at this game almost as bad as I sucked at Magic. Actually, I'm much worse at this game than I was at the early days of Magic. This is my Dragon Druid deck. The Druid is the class. When you play Hearthstone, you can choose different classes and they each have different abilities. And then you build your deck, with specific class cards and then a big pool of regular cards. This one is based around. This is a very Jamie Wakefield deck. It's got big fatties, fast mana, essentially wild growth here, just like in Magic. It gets you a little extra mana. This is an Innervate, which is it's like a mini Black Lotus. This is a Gadgetzan Jouster. When he comes into play, Battle Cry, reveal a minion in each deck. If yours costs more, gain +1/+1. So there's a lot of fatties in it, so this is good for an early game. This is more mana acceleration. This is a big deal 4 damage to an enemy and 1 damage to all other enemies spell. Silence is when this guy's very versatile. This is one of the things about druids. He can either deal 2 damage or he can silence a minion. And silencing a minion, good morning, my little dog. Silencing a minion takes away all of its abilities and just leaves just these stats down at the bottom, like the 3/3. Now, this is the dragon part is that all of the dragons trigger that if you're holding a dragon, most of the dragons trigger that if you're holding a dragon, then they get something special. Like Battlecry, if you're holding a dragon, gain +1 attack and taunt, which means that, he gets +1 attack, he becomes a 3/6, and taunt means that they can't attack you, they have to attack this creature. Nourish is more mana acceleration. Anti-Keelbot because hunters suck balls, and I'm going to need more help in the late game. As your Draker, they're an excellent 4/4 dragon. Spell damage +1, battle card, draw a card. Spell damage +1 means swipe now does 5 damage to an enemy and 2 damage to all other enemies. And then Blackwing Corruptors, if you're holding a dragon, deal 3 damage when he comes into play. Druid of the Claw shows you more druid versatility. Choose one charge or a +2, help and taunt. Choma has been pretty underwhelming, but I still like her regardless. Death Rattle, which means when it dies, if you're holding a dragon, deal 3 damage to all minions. Rend Blackhand is one of my favorite cards ever. Battlecry, if you're holding a dragon, destroy a legendary minion, and there's always a legendary minion. And then I'm playing Druid specifically so that I can play these cards because, there will be a lot of times when the game doesn't even reach turn 5, much less turn 8, 9, and 10. And this is basically Jockalobs. Destroy all other minions and discard your hand. It's basically Wrath of God and a 12/12 dragon. Ysera, at the end of your turn, add a dream card to your hand, and dream cards there's like 6 dream cards, and they're all excellent. And Chromagus, whenever you draw a card, put another copy into your hand. So during every turn, you draw 1 card. So you will, hi sweetie, you will draw 2 cards. So it's like a Howling Mine for yourself. It triggers your other dragons that rely on having a dragon in hand. And if you combine it with Nourish, you can draw 6 cards with it. So let's see some gameplay. Now, the arena is basically forge a deck quickly from random cards. It's like draft, only you get presented 3 cards, and then you get to pick one. There's no passing to anybody else. Then you're just presented with 3 cards, and it comes up with it's almost sealed play. There's no tournaments. Arena is as close as you can get to a tournament. There's only ranked play, and Blizzard is great at psychology because all you need to do to make something competitive is just to add a ladder system. It doesn't matter whether the ladder system gets you anything or not, or almost worthless rewards. A ladder system is a ladder system. Humanity loves, I made the next rung on the ladder. So, I swear to God, if they're doing maintenance right now, I am going to scream. It doesn't usually take this long to find an opponent. It's usually 3 seconds. There we go. Now, unlike Magic, there is no mana screw. This is your mulligan here. Having a Darnassus Aspirant and an Innervate and a dragon that triggers other dragons seems pretty good, so I'm going to keep those and ship that back. Horrible. Don't really need a turn 7 guy, especially against a mage. It's just probably a mech mage, which is like a dragon deck. It has a whole bunch of cards that trigger off having a mech in play. There's no mana in the game. Unlike Magic, you just get 1 mana crystal every single turn. And so unless you have special abilities like this, then every turn you go up by 1. There's no instants and interrupts. There is only that's pretty sweet. We're gonna, since I went second, I get a mana crystal. I get a free. This is their way of evening out who goes first. So I'm going to play my Darnassus Aspirant, which gives me another mana crystal. And if I wanted, I could play this guy, but he wouldn't get any taunt because I'm not holding a dragon. So this is going to be a mech mage. He's got a whole bunch of stuff that triggers off of having a mech in play, and this is a mech. It's like an elf deck with mechs instead, and like a dragon deck, but with mechs instead. I just got up. It is 5:38 in the morning, so give me a break. Come on, dragon. That is not very handy. Well, let's just get rid of his mech. Her special ability is she can ping me or ping a creature for 1 point of damage. My special ability is I gain +1 attack and +1 armor. Armor adds to your health.
Portals online.
Yeah, see? Your mech costs 1 less. Here's a mech. So I'm thinking we need to get rid of the mech warper.
Where shall I strike?
So I could either choose to do +2 health and taunt, which would be bad because it's going to continue to get this guy's bonus. So I'm going to choose charge. This is a unique feature of the druid cards. You get a choice of things, and we're going to charge into him and be done. And even though I could keep doing stuff, you want to save your Black Lotuses until you really need them. Like if he plays a legend, you want to be able to go boop, kill. Mages, of course. These are both generic cards. Mages, of course, have got a lot of direct damage spells and crap. They're like red mages. And you get this little play field. Your kids will love this. You can, let's see. What do you have to do here? Turn this once, and then fire it, and it launches a rocket over here. Turn it twice. Maybe you need to turn these on? I can't remember. I never play with this fucking thing.
I can fix anything.
Yep, there's the firing of the rocket. Your kid will love it. Still not getting any dragons. I still, you really don't want to waste a silence, even though I could kill this guy. Could swipe him and do a point of damage. Guess I'm going to do that. This late in the game, I mean, we're already up to turn 5, and I'm still at 27 life, so I'm going to start coming into my big guys. And a lot of mech mages play a lot of weenies, so we'll see how that goes. Sarah, yay, I have a dragon. Woohoo! has to attack this. Probably got a fireball. Of course, I've been playing Dragon Priest so much that I have reduced my rank to 18. Ranks go from I think what 25 to 1, and 1 is okay. Anti-Q bot, not bad. Not really getting a whole lot of stuff. I'm just gonna do triage now, and then next turn I'm gonna play Ysera. So I have a pretty extensive collection. Dual income, no kids. At this rank, you're going to meet a lot of people who have very basic cards, like this guy. Okay, not really afraid of Ysera. I mean, not really afraid of Lotad. Enemy spells cost 5 more next turn. Oh yeah, what a dumbass I am. Of course, I can just kill her. Thank you for pointing that out to me. Such a dumbass. I would have tried to play Ysera, but this cost 5 instead. And that would have been dumb because it would have been a much smarter play. Okay, now I'm dead. GG. Told you I'm terrible at this game. Of course, this isn't a very good deck either. I just put this together this morning, and it wasn't the best of draws. Let's drop another rank. Do 100 damage to enemy heroes. 1 point. Each day you get 3 dailies. Each day you get 1 daily, and you can have up to 3 at a time, and you can get rid of the ones that you want. And they're like quests, and you that's how you collect gold. And you can literally play this game for free forever with no initial cost. You will eventually want to buy the expansions. Another horrible draw. This is going to be a Paladin. This is going to be a Mysterious Challenger deck. Mysterious Challenger is absolutely busted. God, these draws are terrible. See that? Nobody plays Light's Justice. This guy probably just started the game. And I will probably lose to him. I'll show you a better Druid deck next. Okay, now we're getting somewhere. Dude, it's very nice to be able to just directly attack things whenever you want. There are a lot of divine shields, which means that no amount of damage will kill them until the shield is gone, but only 1 point of damage kills the shield. Good card, good card, good card, good card.
Reporting for duty.
Don't kill my guy. So I'm at 4. I'm going to be at 4 next turn if he kills this guy, which he's going to do. I'd love to play this. I'm going to draw a card. How about that? See? Notice the choice? Deal 3 damage to a minion or deal 1 damage and draw a card. Not bad. Can always use more dragons.
For the wild. Can't do that.
For a loon.
Looks like in Magic I still play too fast without thinking enough. And now I'm back to 4. It'll be a good idea to silence this guy. I don't know, who knows.